Hey, what's up, guys? Just a quick video to talk about something that over the last couple days, we've seen some very strange behavior out of those people who were supposed to be representations of the New York Jets. I'm looking back at like who are the individuals who are supposed to be the leaders of this team. Obviously, you have Hardy, special teams. You had Aaron Rodgers; he was the captain on the offensive side, and then C.J. Mosley on the defensive side of the ball. CJ Mosley, he's playing okay, I would say, up into this part, but I haven't seen him really be that vocal throughout Hard Knocks. He wasn't featured at all. I haven't really seen him do too much in the first two games when it comes to leading the team. And you have guys that are supposed to be leaders like Sauce Gardner and Breece Hall. Breece Hall is complaining about only getting 4 carries, which I agree with him, but it's really not something you do with the media. And then you have Sauce Gardner get into some sort of back and forth with Dallas fans and then completely delete his Twitter account, his X account. So I'm not exactly sure who the leaders of this team are. Is it those two dudes? They're young. They're very childish off the field. When you lose one game when things don't go well, and then you get in all of the social media stuff. And I understand that's this day and age. That's kind of what happens. But it's not what you want to see out of the dudes who are supposed to be stepping up in representations of the New York Jets. And then you have a guy like Garrett Wilson who does everything right, says everything right, and you hope that he becomes, to me, he is the leader of the offense, Garrett Wilson. Just the way that he holds himself off the field, on the field, the way he talks to the media, the way he tries to support Zach. Because really the support that Zach is getting, I understand that he works hard and he maybe looks good in practice and all this stuff, but you have to think that this team in the back of their mind remembers every single snap last year when he was not the guy. They were just trying to make him the guy. And this year he looks a little bit better, looks a little bit more poised, but at the same time, you're really questioning whether or not he's going to be able to lead this team. And after last game, that comes even more into play. You no longer have Aaron Rodgers, and this is one of those symptoms of if the captain of the ship, Aaron Rodgers, goes down, you have everybody just kind of fending for themselves. You have everybody just trying to figure it out and nobody to hold them accountable. And that's where you would hope Saleh comes into play, but he is a player's coach. And he has a long leash, I think, on what some of these guys are allowed to say and do off of the field. So, man, I just really hope that some of these Jets players, some of these guys that we want to be the leaders of the team, those guys that do perform well on the field, that they're able to kind of knock off some of this off the field antics, getting into it with fans, getting into it with random people on Twitter. Just, again, I know it's this day and age, but it's not something that you want to see out of a Jet fan. So, as a Jet fan. So, this is a make or break game. Gordon and I are going to break it down here in the next couple days, but geez, Saleh has you hope that he's able to step up as a head coach and start to eliminate some of this unnecessary drama that we don't need. We don't need, because the last thing you need is this locker room starting to turn on themselves or starting to turn on Zach if he doesn't play well versus the Patriots, and that's a good possibility. And honestly, I listened to Saleh's press conference today, and he was extremely hard on the defense. Did they play well? No, of course not. But the defense, which is going to be the lifeblood of this team moving forward throughout the whole entire season, and he said defense didn't do this, defense didn't do that, they didn't get us off the field, defense didn't allow the offense to run as many plays as they should have, which didn't allow Breece Hall to get. There was a lot of blame on the defense. The one aspect of your team that you think is going to lead you. So there's a lot up in the air right now. Hopefully people are able to step up, like the actual leaders of the team, the CJ Mosley, some of the veterans. Lazard seems to be pretty vocal with Zach and have the respect of his teammates. So you hope these guys step up. Hopefully Breece Hall gets some more handoffs and you can make that dude happy, because we're going to obviously need him, and we don't need an emotional, upset Breece Hall off the field. So just a quick check-in. We'll see you guys in a few days to break down the upcoming Patriots game, and we need that win. JETS. See y'all later.